hello, and welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G and that one special guest that we get to interview each and every week. The question is, who will it be this week? Guys, before I tell you, smash that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, comment, like, all that fun jazz. And remember, guys, all social media, AliciaGWorld. My Instagram, my YouTube, the clock, Facebook, Twitter, and more. All AliciaGWorld or www.AliciaGWorld.com. Thanks to all social media, merchandise, music, and more. Boom, boom, baby. All right, guys. Have much of my love. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, grab a snack, whatever you may like, and get ready to be amazed, to be dazzled by our special guest, the one, the only, Loyal Wolf 69. That's right. I call him Wild Wolf or Wild Wolf. Yes, he's very wild. He's also a top broadcaster, streamer here on BIGO Live, also in my agency. Not to mention, he is, he's an adult film star as well. Yes, you heard me correct. An adult film star. And we're going to find out all about that and more details, and just, we spill the tea here. We think we're just going to drop the cup tonight. So Wild Wolf, get ready. Woo! How you doing, Mr. Wild Wolf?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Oh, great. I was telling everyone about our special guest, and it's you. Are you ready to dazzle everyone tonight?
Don't I always?
Oh, he does, folks. That he does. You want to tell everyone your social media, where they can find you, and all that fun jazz? Get us going over here.
You can find me any social media. It's all under Loyal Wolf 69, so it's easy to find. So it's where I'm at on every site now. So did away with all my other stuff. So if it's not that one, I'm not using it. So
you heard it. It's not that one. He's not using it. So, Wild Wolf. You never know what to expect with the Wild Wolf. That's definitely for sure. So, you have been on a few of my Spill the Tea episodes. This will be our third one, if not mistaken.
Yep. Episode 28. I was episode 28, episode 29, and this will be the third time.
Oh my goodness. The third time's the charm, y'all. So, since then, what is new and exciting with the Wild Wolf? Because I know we have a lot more to share this round.
A lot more?
Spill the tea. Spill the tea, Wild Wolf.
Well, let's see. I've gotten into where I am purchasing storage lockers at auctions, and I am selling stuff on eBay from it, and yeah, and it's going well. Actually, overly well. I've got maybe $800 tied in the storage lockers, gas, and any stuff I had to remove and throw to the garbage. And I'm already have over 100,000 sold. Yeah. So.
Well, you are flipping up a storm up in here. Oh my goodness! Incredible! Congratulations on all the new success in the new world of trading. They call it the flipping world.
Well, no, actually, it's just I had started an eBay store because I was getting donations from people. Actually, I started it. My roommate and I started it. He runs it for me now, pretty much. It's mainly his, but he gets like a certain percentage for doing everything. So, but he so it helps a lot. But it's just been. I was getting donations from people for helping people with holidays and stuff like that, and stuff that wasn't stuff that would be good for doing, for the gift or stuff. I started using eBay with it, and then it's like, well, I've always wanted to go buy storage lockers and stuff like that. Let's just see what's going on. And like first week, I ended up buying 8 of them. So, and I had to get everything in the house, and yeah, so there was quite, for like about 5 days, you couldn't get in my kitchen and living room. So, while we were sorting it all out.
where do you store all the stuff from storage? Do you have another storage locker that you purchased
Oh no,
to store?
I got a big house, so I got plenty of room. So
You
and that
shove it in.
like
Shut
I
the door.
you guys know I barely ever sleep, so I ended up throwing my bed out and made a whole freaking studio. Or actually, it's like a man cave in my room now because my room is huge, and yeah, so it's amazing. It's fun, that's for sure. So I got my 3D TV for watching TV on it. And then one of the units I had picked up a 50-inch TV, which is not 100% hooked up yet, but I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm gonna hang it for sure for perfect. But that's gonna be for mirroring my streams. So.
Very nice. I love it. I love it. So in this whole storage wars type flipping, what has been one of the most unique finds?
Unique find? Oh, there's been so many. Let's see. The one unit we actually found, the person was making jewelry and stuff like that. We got all the stuff for making jewelry, and that's actually where my roommate started with this stuff. Is he was starting to make jewelry, and he didn't have everything he needed. So everything that we didn't have, we have now. So yeah.
What type of jewelry exactly? Like
rings, necklaces, everything.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. Nice.
So, probably the nicest thing that I have found would be the 3 rookie baseball cards of Babe Ruth, and they are being sent in right now for being evaluated on what the value are. Oh. But that value could be anywhere between $50,000 to $6 million per card. And I got 3 of them. So
I just love John. Have a good night. How much of that love, guys? Thank you. We are spilling the tea with the Wild Wolf himself. And this is a new find about the Large Wars over here.
Right. Another thing that I found is I am into wolves, obviously, hence the name and all. I have found so much wolf stuff. It's amazing. Some of the stuff is just it's like I thought I had a collection. I probably doubled my collection. So
you're not the only one into just wolf stuff. There's other wolves out there. Where are my wolves at?
Well, and the thing is, I'm into Indian stuff too, and there was a bunch of Indian stuff too. So I mean, it was the one locker had all tons of wolf and Indian stuff. So it's but yeah, that's kind of nice.
Very cool. Very cool. What has been one of your favorite finds?
One of my favorite finds.
Something you will not part with. Like, nope, that's staying with me. That's not being sold.
My wolf stuff is not being sold. Period. That's just one of those things that will not. I mean, like I said, I was just kind of amazed at some of the stuff I have found. It's just like crazy. So, and then there was a lot of stuff that was like, not, I'd say somewhat worthless, but I took almost a ton of metal in today from that. So that was nice.
It's
there.
Amazing what people store in storage. Well, I think they don't know what's in there sometimes.
Right.
They just throw things in.
Right.
Don't even look with the bags. Throw it in. Let it go. You forget what's there. Right?
Yeah, no, that was part of the reason that, well, I had said there's something about the cops had stopped. I had all this metal that was in the yard that I was getting ready to take in. And for every piece in the yard that they could have actually hauled me off to jail for 90 days per item. So we were looking at close to probably 30 to 40 years of the stuff.
How much metal did you have? How many pounds
I had a ton. I told you I had a ton worth of metal out there. So, but it was all stuff that I was piling up to take in. It's just so.
Yeah,
Like,
he's going to a big collection to haul it all at once, not just have one item at
I
a
was
time.
trying to get I was making sure my inside of my house was taken care of before I started doing the outside. so, so, but yeah, so it worked out. So
Now, another thing besides for all the, buying the storage and units and flipping all the stuff, now you also got into diamond art. And he
yeah,
also got into the adult film industry, but we're gonna make y'all wait for that because that's gonna break the cup, y'all. We gotta keep it calm a little bit before we just totally break the cup, y'all. So stay posted, guys. Smash that subscribe button, guys. Share, follow, like, and share. Tap that screen. So tell us about the diamond art, and if you don't know what it is, tell people what diamond art is, if you could. Wow,
diamond
Wolf.
art. Okay, there's pictures and they send a bunch of different colored diamonds into the picture that come with it, and they're like different letters, symbols, and stuff for where the different diamonds go. Most of them that I do are around the 65,000 diamonds per. The last one, well, the second to the last one I did was a little over 300,000 diamonds in it, and that one was fun. So I can average around 1,000 diamonds an hour. So.
What got you into doing diamond art? I mean, just like I'm gonna do diamond art. Like what? Like how did you find out about it? Like when doing it, you saw it. Like how did it all come about?
Well, actually, what started was I seen the perfect wolf Indian pattern, and I ordered it, not paying attention. I thought it was a poster at first, and it was a diamond art. And I was like, so then I started doing it, and I was like, wow, that actually calms me down, and I relax a little bit. So then I just got into it from there, and the next thing you know, I'm just buying. So good.
About how many pieces of artwork have you done so far?
I'm gonna say it's getting close to about 45, 50 in the last year. In the last year, yeah. So,
oh
yeah.
my goodness. I have a lot of patience. I do, but I could do it, but I just couldn't. These diamonds, if you don't know what it is, it's these itty bitty diamonds. I mean, they are so tiny, and you have to put each one individually. Your eyes is like, woo! I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Okay, that was fun. Next,
I did
couldn't
get
do it.
one of the units that I purchased had actually a wolf picture diamond art ready to be done. So, yeah, so that one actually paid for that whole unit right there because it would have cost me as much as that whole unit cost me. So,
What is your favorite piece of diamond you've done so far?
I don't know, dude, that one's a really good one. I really like my eagle because it has 13 different eagles hidden in the picture, like in the wings and in the eyes and stuff. I really like that one just because there's a bunch of hidden eagles in it. Probably my first one still is my favorite because that's the wolf with the Indian stuff with the tomahawk and the dream catcher and all that. So
They say, "Where's Waldo?" They say, "Where's Wolf?" Or "Where's the eagle?"
well, and it actually has become a, speaking of that, I've kind of been saying, I'll say some of the craziest things at times, and so how Steve Urkel did his thing, so I say, did I say that? So that's been one of my key phrases. Another thing that is whenever I leave and end anything, I always tell people to be safe in all their endeavors and everything they do. Two things that I always try to make sure I do all the time. So
I love that. Thank you.
The appreciation of people is just they need to know they're appreciated and that we want them to stay safe. So yeah,
Absolutely. Every one of you are important. Each and every one of you, and each and every one of you are amazing. You just gotta believe it and never, ever, ever give up. Each and every one of you.
We all have our good points. We all have our bad points. But the thing is it's Nobody's better than anyone. No one's worse than anyone. It's just some people get put on a shelf just because of where they're at, but that doesn't mean they know any more than what the next person. Just know different areas. That's all.
Okay. So Monty Blues here had a question. Are those who might want to, try, what's the average cost of diamond art to start trying one? What would be the average cost?
You can get the smaller ones that are like about 18,000 diamonds in them for with shipping and everything around $8-9. The size that I like to do is usually around the $20-25 one. So the bigger you go, the more detail in the picture and the better the picture looks. Because you think of pixels on a TV.
Yes.
And so the bigger it goes, the more pixelated the picture gets. Because it's the same picture. Right. Because there's the same amount of the picture's the exact same for all the size. So as you get bigger, you get more detail. So.
Are there any supplies you would have to get other than ordering the basic diamond art?
It all comes with it. So.
Yeah. Do you need tweezers?
Nope. Everything comes in the kit. When you order it, it's everything. Okay. So the diamonds, everything. So I buy a lot of my stuff, my diamond art off of Wish. So.
Oh, okay. Nice. Alicia's thank you.
But I'm getting to another adventure with that, seeing we're talking about it a minute. I am starting to get, once things get situated and house back and organized from all these storage stuff. Thank you. I'm going to be taking the diamond art. I'm going to be making tables from scratch, in tables, different sizes and stuff like that. Put the diamond art on top of it and have a 1/2 inch layer on top of the diamond art of the resin, the clear resin. So the tables will actually be set up with that picture. So people will So that's the next step.
I like it. Lots of exciting things coming up for the Wild Wolf. I love it, guys. If you're just joining, welcome to Spill the Tea with Alicia G. And that one special guest who is the Wild Wolf. I'm going to start getting really wild here in a minute. So hold on to your seats. Maybe grab a snack, and I'm going to spill some tea, guys. Y'all ready to spill some tea here?
might be enough to get the snack. Make sure you're not drinking when I'm answering questions.
All right. Everyone trying to love. Thank you. Okay, so back on one of our Spill the Tea episodes, I, in a jokingly manner, said to you, any thoughts, to ever be in the adult entertainment industry? And what did you say back then? Refresh our memories, Wild Wolf.
I said actually it'd probably be a pretty good idea for me because I've already been married and divorced 4 times. So if I get into the adult industry, hook up with one of them ladies and get married to them, we already know what each other are doing, so we'll be fine. Make it through it. And I actually, for about 8-9 months before everything, I had been doing male escort. And actually, one of the adult film industries had found me through that and had been watching that I was doing the male escort stuff. And one of the things that they like to see is at least 8 months as a male escort or lady escort, whatever you want to do, whatever you are. And that's where they usually try to find their new talent, so to speak. So
what got you into the male escorting?
Because I was in a place where I didn't want to be with anyone anymore. I actually started got on BIGO from one of my friends when my ex-fiance left me for my best friend. So it's like I started up on here, and within 3 weeks after I started, about 4 weeks after, 4 weeks after I started, got on here, I swiped into your room, and your song Bulletproof was playing, and it kind of hit me right at home because there's a lot of stuff in that describes a lot of stuff that I have been through. So then I just started following and all that a little bit more, and just became a strong follower and believer in you, and seeing the hard work that you do, and I felt that you deserved the support that I was given, and so I went. And after a while, it's like, you know what? If I can just make a little bit of money out of here, it'll save a little bit of money. Because, yeah, I spent a lot of money the first year between everyone I was supporting. So
And I
that's all right.
The one, the only.
But you deserved that. You deserved every bit of it. So did other people. So yeah.
I appreciate it. So we're gonna dig into this escorting, guys. So what's the wildest escorting experience you ever happened? Spill the tea, Wolves. Here you go, boys and girls. Hang on to your seats. Here we go.
Probably a lady wanted to impress her friends from high school at their school reunion, and so we ended up showing up like majorly, and her husband is in the service, and her husband paid for the whole thing, for everything. So yeah, so it was like a really fun time. And then yes, and that was all part of it too. We were able to go do everything afterwards at a hotel afterwards, and yes.
Wait, the husband paid for?
Yeah.
Wait.
For her.
That was more.
her husband wanted to. He's off of the service across seas, and he wanted to make her reunion and that day special for her. So he actually was the one that found me and asked me to do.
Wow.
So yeah. So yeah, that was probably the most interesting, I would have to say, out of all of them. So.
That's definitely out there, but I'm sure you all had fun. Oh, we're gonna get into that.
We had more than lots of fun.
So that was a great, fun experience, you'd say. Now let's switch. What was one of the most awkward or weirdest experience, or like, get me the hell out of here? Oh my God, help me, security! Every one of those. We want to hear that.
I really didn't have any of that, but then again, most you know me, much doesn't I probably surprise them more than they'd surprise me. If you really think about it.
That's true.
So we're pretty fortunate there.
What about some crazy things you were asked to do? They were like, what did they say? Wait, what? Like, there had to be something.
Not really, because I've already done pretty much anything anyone could ask.
Shocking to the general people. General people. Dazzle us.
Oh, probably the one time with the lady had found her husband cheating on him, and yeah, so she had him tied up in a corner when I got there to have fun. Yeah, so he had to watch. Yeah, so that'd probably be the most shocking.
Did you introduce yourself? Hi, I'm the gentleman of the night.
No.
I'm the wolf. What do you say before?
I noticed him in the corner. I said, well, alrighty then, let's do it.
Guys, we're spilling some tea. We're dropping that cup tonight, y'all. Woo, it's boiling over. Right, what about some wildest or craziest fetishes that someone's asked you to do?
I really didn't have anyone really get into any fetishes. Probably because of the way I kind of advertised, there was more, it was more advertised for, have a great night, enjoy time out, and then what the night leads to in the end is fine, whatever would happen. But I always wanted to start with like a real nice date, take them out to someplace, something they wanted to do that they couldn't do. That so it's more of that to start with, is just let them have a great old night. So, yeah.
Okay, what was one of the nicest date experiences you've ever encountered in your escorting adventures?
Actually, it ended up being a time that we didn't even have sex. It was a lady that just needed, company. Husband was off and, across seas and all that. She was allowed to do anything she wanted, but she really just needed somebody to be able to, talk to her and just having a conversation, just, well educated as conversation, and also, being able to make each other feel good about each other and stuff like that. It's just nice, It wasn't like, oh, we're here for sex or we're here for that, And so
Companionship.
Yeah. Yep. It's just a nice companionship. It gives you faith in the world that, there's still people out there that really know what companionship really is. It's not just all about nudes and sexual stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Now,
I'm a very, very high, energetic, sexually person. So, yeah.
don't call him the wild wolf for nothing, boys and girls. You don't. He is the wild wolf over here. Everyone showing that love, guys. Thank you. And what about the wildest date you've ever went on? Just the one that makes you shake your head. I'm like, did that really just happen? Wild for the wolf himself. And we know it takes a lot, but that one that just,
oh man,
really just happened. And I just really did that. Dazzle, spill that tea. Spill that tea, y'all.
There's so much.
Go for it.
Oh, let's see. Probably, I'd have to say, the time that I went to the beach, met up with for a big party, beach party, and bonfire and all that, and ended up, going into Lake Michigan, had sex in Lake Michigan and all that during it. Left there, decided to go back to the house and continued the fun there. And yeah, my dad and mom were gone for the weekend, so we used their bed.
Oh, okay. Nice. You changed the sheets,
Thanks,
maybe?
and no. But the craziest thing about that also was just some of the stuff that we did that just not normal stuff. It was just wild, crazy night. Who gives a fuck?
Oh my god.
It was also the night that I also forgot my house key and I didn't realize it, and I kicked the front door in, and my dad ended up, but I had to fix the door, and then my dad noticed the door was fixed, and he's like, got a little yell about that.
That's one of the wildest dates. All right, what about one of the worst dates that were like, oh my god, why did that just happen? It's like,
really, I've been fortunate. I really haven't had anything really bad. Nothing really. Okay, maybe the worst thing that ever happened probably was prom night. Me and my girlfriend went to prom. Got there. We're there about 5 minutes. I said, "Fuck this, let's go." So we hopped in the car and went to the club. And then we're at the club. She started crying about one of my buddies. So then I said, "Okay, find your way home." And I left with one of my other buddies, and we went to a bar together. And we got to the bar where his dad and his dad's band was playing. And I had two waitresses, hot as fuck. were serving me all night, and they decided they wanted to take me home for the night and have fun. So I had a good night on my prom night. So after, on the way to prom, I forgot about that too. We had been drinking and all that, and we went in the ditch, and the farmer down the street noticed one in the ditch, and he brought his tractor out, pulled us out of the ditch, and handed us handed us a case, and said, "Be careful, enjoy your night." So.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
So
That's
yeah.
called Good Samaritan right there. Good Samaritan.
You had to make sure that, people made it to the prom and were okay.
The prom? That's what I'm talking about. As we were spilling some tea with the wild wolf himself.
And see, I also grew up in a town that's non-realistic, and you realize that once you moved out of that town that it's non-realistic, because the fact is we had so many churches and no bars. Well, we had one bar, but it took a lot to find it because it was buried underground underneath one of the businesses and had like a small pathway down to it, and it was called the Rat Cellar. So yeah, so it was really one of those places that, and you get away with almost anything because the town did not want to be known for, anything going wrong or anything. So a lot of things I did was because the fact is I knew I was going to get away with it anyways. So a lot of stuff that if you were in other towns, you would have never got away with it. So especially. So. I mean, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad when, like, your father is 4.5 hours at a professional ball game, calling you as he leaves there, and at like 1:00 in the morning, and says, "What are you doing, huh? Just chilling, relaxing." And he goes, and then he'd tell me exactly where I was at, and I'd say, "So why'd you call me and ask me what I'm doing if you already fucking know?"
Eyes and ears everywhere up here. So I take it you definitely were the partier throughout high school, and I think you still are the partier, Wild Wolf. I think you are.
I really didn't drink that much. I just have always smoked, and most of my friends were drinkers, but weren't smokers. So they had to learn to roll the joints for me. I never had to learn to roll a joint. It's always been either pack the pipe or they had the joints rolled for me. Always. So the thing is I had a van that had two 20-gallon tanks in it. And just for some reason, on the weekends when we go out, the van would totally be empty in gas. So they had to fill both tanks when we started. And we'd go about 15 miles is all. And we'd end up being like at a party all night. And then when we would leave to come home, we'd stop at a couple places. So maybe put 50 miles maybe max on the vehicle. And
so you were the designated smoker?
And then on the way home, we'd stop by the gas tank, and they'd have to pay me again for another like 35 gallons of gas when and didn't even pump any more gas in it because it was already still full. So full tank. So
you were the designated puff smoking man, and they were the drinkers, basically.
It worked out in my advantage. I mean, shoot. I mean, my senior year, I lived on my own, paid all my bills, took care of everything. I had at that time I already had 5 cars, and I had purchased another one on loan, and I still graduated high school with $18,900 in the bank. So.
Oh, goodness. He's the Wild Wolf for a reason, folks. That's right. So we went from like storage wars over here, flipping things, to diamond art, and then we went into the journey of being escorting, and then we went from escorting to the wildest dates and escorting nights you ever had, to some high school dates and everything. And now we're gonna bring it back to what else is new as far as the adult film industry. Spill that tea. Spill that tea, Will.
Okay.
Spill that tea.
There has been 3 scenes that have been filmed, but everything's on hold right now due to the fact that I am going to be having open heart surgery December 4th. So once all that's done, we're looking March, possibly either we're going to finish the film or I'll be out, one of the two. It just depends. So we don't know how far and if it's out, then it'll just be, like a few long clips that they'll probably put out there.
Thoughts and prayers and well wishes that everything was nice and smooth, and you got this, and you got it.
Same day, the same time that the cop had stopped by about all the metal in the yard and all that. That night, I was just getting ready to go live. My ex all of a sudden knocks on my bedroom door. She just walked in the house, came out, knocked on the bedroom door. She goes, I just wanted to see how you were doing and all that. And she, gave me a hug, gave her a hug. And she goes, man, you're not looking good. Your health is. And I go, yeah. I go, but it'll be all taken care of. We're good and all that. And I gave her a hug and, told her, yeah, I love you and I always will. I mean, she's been the best lady I've ever been with. And we were sitting there and I could hear it in her voice. I said, you all right? Do you need to talk? Do you need anything? I said, if you want to, you can come down, we can sit, we can chat, whatever. And then she's like, no, you got your streaming, go ahead and go do that. And then I found out the next morning that she ended up having to go talk to my daughter for like a half an hour. She was in tears because she had missed me and she knew she messed up bad and she was worried about me. It's like, and then I just, like I told my daughter, I go, well, that was her choice, not mine. So.
Awesome. Prayers on your journey, and you got this, and you'll be better than ever, and you'll be filming more scenes before you know it. The WoW will be back in action. He will.
And thank you everyone for the prayers. I appreciate that. But I'm very confident on this. These doctors, heart doctors know everything anymore. That's just, they could probably perform the surgery in their sleep anymore. So, but I'll have a mechanical heart, so I'll be part robot when we're done. So
the robotic will coming soon.
The first time that I had open heart surgery, they had me under the knife for 13 hours and 48 minutes. It was supposed to be a 4.5 to 5 hour surgery. And things went well. And I had a 4.5 hour ride home after that, and they were ready to release me right like half an hour after I woke up. I was like, can I stay overnight? My parents had to drive me down here. We got to drive along. They go, yeah, so they could get some sleep before we took off. And then in the morning at 8, it was exactly 8 hours after I said that they released me and we went home. So, and
oh no, keep me.
So no, this time it's like, yeah. You're going to have to stay for a week. I go, what? And they go, well, you're having a mechanical heart. We got to make sure everything lines up, everything starts going. We got to make sure things stay in order and runs properly. I go, okay, I understand. So my thing is I'm going to escape the ICU room.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey, I already think I got it figured out how I can sneak out. So we'll find out. I will go back in. I'm not going to leave the hospital. I just wanted to see if I can do this. Okay, this is, you got to remember, it's, I got to keep things interesting. And,
Oh, that you do.
And, I have way too much energy not to.
We'll go back to some more little adult film ministries. I know people are just dying to hear some of these answers, and the tea they just want to spill some more of, because we're gonna have you back for another show after your recovery. I want to hear all about how you escaped the ICU. Coming soon. Stay posted. Can you maybe tell us some adult film stars you have met?
Let's see. There's Kinsey Reeves. There has been actually the person that actually got me into the film industry was Kimberly Vales. She was actually the one that got me hooked up with the agency and everything, and got me signed. And she was like, first scene is with me. Yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was excited about that because the fact is it's like, she's flexible as fuck. And she's fun. She's fun, man. She's fun. Tell you what. You can literally tie her up in knots and still be doing things and should still be having fun. So.
Oh my God, I told you y'all we're spilling that tea, y'all. We're spilling that tea, dropping that cup tonight. That's how we do it up in here.
Those are probably the most two interesting ones that I've met. The two most flexible ones.
What about the wildest film star you ever met?
Timbers, definitely.
There you go.
You pretty much do whatever you want to her, and she's down for it. So.
The spice of life with a wild wolf up in here, dropping the cup tonight, spilling that tea. Scorching, boiling hot. What is the wildest scene you ever done?
That can't be disclosed right at this moment.
Okay.
Because of stuff that's still going with it. So, but that will be revealed later.
Okay. How about this? What is your dream scene? If you could kind of direct the adult film, what would be your dream scene? That makes sense. John.
Yeah, that makes sense. I got it. Hey, that's a good one. I'll have to find out that, OG. Might have to break her into the first. Anyways, I don't know. There's so many things that, I mean, I've done so much and I like to do so much and nothing stops me. And, I do know that I don't want to do any of the stuff where they, either me or her, where, torture. I'm just not into that at all. So.
Yeah, no torture.
I'd have to say, multiple women, groups, stuff like that. That's, outdoors scenes with multiples is, and that's one of those things. That's one of those things too. Is that I like sex, and I have a tendency to bring multiple partners to the bedroom. So, I mean, okay. Let's put it this way. My roommate and I have actually gone out and hooked up with people to like totally just have fun with them, and yeah, we've had multiple females at multiple different times, so together. So yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's the most in one night? How many different women in one night?
38.
Oh my God, sweet Jesus, that's the sinners up in here. Oh my God. I'm gonna fall off my chair, y'all. Oh my God.
See,
did he say 8 as a 38?
Yeah, I was 18 at the time. And we were partying, and I was at my buddy's house, and I said, I'm out. And I took a lady to the room with me to have fun. And the next day, my buddy's handing me $550, and he goes, "I kept, 300 for myself." And I go, "What's this for?" And he goes, "Everyone that wanted to have sex, all the ladies that wanted to have sex with you, I made them pay me $25." So,
We shattered the cup tonight. We shattered the cup, y'all. And welcome to Spill the Tea. I thought we spill the tea up in here.
okay, and now you want to know the end of the story?
Oh, spill the
Okay,
tea. Spill it now.
so it was like 3 months later. Um, the cops had come to my house, knocking on the door with a warrant. So I'm thinking, oh shit. The lady I was dating at the time says, "Come in." And I actually, my feet did not touch the ground from the couch to the front door as I'm slamming the door and I'm saying, "Fucking bitch, it's the fucking cops." So then I open the door and I go, "How may I help you?" And they go, "We got a warrant." I go, "What do you got a warrant for?" And they go, "One of your buddies ran away. We want to make sure he's not here." He's not here. And I go, "But you can come in only for what the warrant says, because as soon as you come in the dark door, there was a pound of weed on the kitchen table." So that's the first thing that they had to go by. So they couldn't touch it, and they have to wait 72 hours to be able to get a new warrant. So we'll finish that in a minute. The second thing she did that almost got me put in jail is my buddies took my car to go pick up the guy that had ran away, because we were going to talk him into going back home. And they go, "Well, do you know where he's at?" And I said, "No, I have no idea." And they asked her. And she goes, "Yeah, his buddies took his car to go get him." I go, "Oh, is that what they went? I thought they went to go get something from the store." I mean, I had to bullshit my way through that one big time, because, so there's 2 times right there that I could have been sitting in jail. Just, like, I go, I'm like, "Woman, you need to learn when there's a cop. Don't say anything. Let me handle it. I got this." So there was 2 times, like, within 2 minutes that I almost ended up. Well, then the next day, I called my dad. I said, "Okay, I'm ready to go run the store up north." I go, "I'll go up north and I'll run that store up there. Let's go." So I decided to pack what little bit I needed to start, and I went up there. And then my stepmom ended up going with my stepsister, half sister, whatever you want to say, stepsister, to the laundromat, because for 9 months I had been going to shopping on Saturdays for the clothes for 7 days. And then I had this big, huge walk-in closet, and I just kept on putting the clothes in there. I'd wear one outfit. So they had 9 months worth of laundry that they did in one shot. They actually closed the laundromat down for a day, ran every washer and dryer 4.5 times in the laundromat to get all my stuff clothes hung up. So yeah, so and then I'm driving back and forth from there to my dad's cottage, which was north even further than what I was at. And I had left at the middle of the night to go up to the after work. And so this is like 2:30 in the morning driving, and I get pulled over by a state trooper, and they go, "Where are you going?" and all that. And they asked me if I'd been drinking. At first I go, "No." I go, "Well, actually I have." I can't tell a lie. I said, "I've been drinking Mountain Dew," and I had like 3 bottles of Mountain Dew sitting on the floor because, so, yeah. So, yeah, that was interesting.
I made me speechless with those. Oh my. Bless these sinners. Security, bless these sinners. We shattered the cup tonight. We shattered it. We'll tone it down a little bit here. So I'm just saying, the hardest thing about the adult entertainment industry is things that we never would think of from the, the public.
You have to be okay with people watching you. Because, I mean, there is a lot of people walking around behind the scenes stuff that's going on. And yeah, so.
Like, how many people be there, hypothetically?
You can have up to 50 people around you at any given time. Other stars watching, stuff like that. You got your director, you got your film, you got, lighting people, you got, there's just there's actually a big presentation for that whole thing. So it's, but
All eyes on
me.
the
But then again, I've never been shy. Well, I'm a very shy person, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to if sex is involved, there's no, I'm not discreet at all. So, let's go. You want me to do what? Okay, let's try it. I haven't. So,
Right.
most likely I have so far.
What would you say the best thing about being in adult entertainment industry is for you?
Well, like I said, I had that hard breakup. I haven't really, got to where I feel like I really want to be with anyone. So it's really nice because you can have somebody that it's not just sex. You get to know the person a little bit and all that, and there's a lot of good talks, and so you get to feel like somebody, somebody cares about you. Even, so, everyone needs somebody to talk to about things, and I found that other stars, both men and female, are great listeners and great talkers, and you can learn what they've been through too, and it's nice. You can see where you can. It's a big help for each other. Helps keep your ego up.
It's a bond like no other, I'm sure. In that industry. In more ways than one. Okay, how about this? What would you say some secrets are of the industry that you would like to expose?
I really want to get into that. I'm too fresh. So some of that is maybe kind of edgy and really talk about yet.
Okay. Gotcha. What was one thing you weren't expecting about the industry? Something that's totally shocked you. Like, wait, what?
Just how much of a family they really are. It's not just all about sex and all that. It's more, you actually become a family, a group, kind of like, without having the sex, like, we have sex, obviously, over yonder, but like the groups on here, there's so many groups on here that have become like family and just help each other. It's almost like the same type of thing. It's just total. You wouldn't think that there'd be so much, get to know each other and all that type of stuff. So, I mean, there's actually a lot to it. I mean, when you sometimes the sex scenes become more intimate than what it actually looks like because you know what the person is, and you get to know, their likes and all that beforehand, and so yeah. So that's the surprising thing,
Right. What about this? What would you say to someone wanting to get into the adult entertainment industry? What advice would you give them?
Well, first thing is you gotta be able to. Are you willing to start going and having group sex with around? If you are able to, which I've done many a times, get into like swinger parties and stuff like that. If you're good there, you'll be okay in the adult industry. But if you can't go chill at a swinger party, don't even think about it, because the fact is you got the same type of eyes around you all the time.
Oh my goodness, guys, we shattered the cup. We shattered the cup tonight. We shattered the cup. Totally shattered the cup. We spilled the
like
tea.
I said, probably. I mean, a lot of people have known this. I think we've talked about it before. Was probably the one of my favorite times of all times of everything is when I drove like 3,200 miles with my girlfriend for a swingers party that we went to, and yeah, that was a hell of a party. I mean, that party ended up we ordered pizza. All the ladies, the pizza guy, delivery guy, shows up at the door with all the ladies nude, grabbing them, pulling them in, and tells the guys go change the tire, put the spare tire on, let the air out of the one tire, so and have fun with the pizza delivery guy because the fact is um, they called and said, they called the pizza place, said that he got a flat tire when he pulled in. They're changing it for him. They're helping him get it set up and all that, and get him back out on the road and all that while they were having fun with him. So, yeah, so that was fun.
I love it. Well, there you have it, boys and girls. The wild wolf himself spilled that tea. He shattered the cup. I'll ask this like one or two final questions here. Thank you. Well, thank you for dazzling us and shocking us here on Spill the Tea. Happy holidays. What are your plans for Thanksgiving? Sing it. 'Tis the season.
Well, everyone that really knows me knows I've always done the big meals and pies and everything. I mean, major spreads and all that, and end up feeding the older folks home across the street along with it. This year, I'm doing something just totally crazy, and we're just gonna order some pizza the day before, and then I'm gonna put it on the smoker to warm it up the following day, and yeah. So that's gonna be our Thanksgiving this year.
It's nice. Well, Turkish pizza, maybe turkey pizza. I love it. Is it gonna be a little dessert? Maybe you may purchase a little pumpkin pie, little pizza, and then a little pie maybe for dessert. Maybe.
Well, most people do know that I have desserts at this house at all times at any given time for anything. That's not an issue, I mean, come on. I have a walk-in closet in my room with a refrigerator in it, and people will be like, well, shouldn't that be in the kitchen? Well, I still have the refrigerator and the coffee case freezer downstairs that, is, used. So, and I have drawers full of sweets and candies and chips and snacks in my room on top of stuff. So, yeah. So,
yeah. And want to say once again, thoughts and prayers and blessings to you and your family for the holiday season. Hope it's a wonderful, festive, magical time of the year, and blessings with you and your surgery, and it goes nice and smooth, and you'll be filming on the big screen coming soon. Stay posted, everyone. Stay posted. Here he comes, the wild wolf, to the stage, coming soon. And I want to say thank you for what amazing, shocking, spill the cup, spill the tea. You shattered the tea. I'm messing up my words here. You shattered the cup, you spilled the tea. Yeah, you shocked us all, left me speechless, and wow, oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But now we gotta do Boom Baby on 3. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Boom, boom,
boom,
baby.
Boom, baby.
Let's go. And which I love. Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed Spill Tea with myself, Alicia G, and the one, the only, the wild wolf himself, the future film star to be, the wild wolf, and also a BIGO superstar in the making, Loyal Wolf 69. That's him. Be sure to follow, guys, if you haven't. Don't forget, guys, each and every Thursday here on BIGO Live, Spill the Tea with Alicia G, and that one special guest. You'll have to wait and see who will be. And all social media, AliciaGWorld. Instagram, YouTube, The Clock, Facebook, Twitter, and more. All AliciaGWorld. www.AliciaGWorld.com. Links to all social media, merchandise, music, and more. And of course, boom, baby.